Hey guys, welcome back once again. For those of you new here, hello and welcome. My name is Evie and today we are jumping back on to that Planet Zane. Planet Zane. Yep. We're right back into my brain being an absolute doofus. Planet Zoo train. That's where I got Zane from. Well. But that being said, we're going to jump straight back into Planet Zoo. Now, in this little locked cabinet that is my brain, I've been thinking about doing a zoo that is throughout the alphabet. An ABC zoo, you could say. Now, in my mind, they're going to have an animal for every letter of the alphabet. I haven't actually double checked that though. So with that being said, we're going to jump in. We're going to do an franchise. Now, I would like to say it's going to start us at a disadvantage. However, I have a ridiculous amount of conservation credits, so it's really not going to put us at a disadvantage. So I think from the perspective of trying to achieve an all-round zoo, we're going to have to go a temperate zoo. As much as my little heart would love to do a tropical zoo because I love that dense jungle bush. Don't take that out of context, please and thank you. So we're going to go a slightly boring biome. I feel each to their own, but tropics has my heart. And we're going to go Europe because I don't think I've done one in Europe yet. Let's go sculpted, shall we? And we're going to name it It's Easy as Zoo because in my mind it's ABC. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. That's how my brain works. So we're just going to go with it because I have the hardest time naming a zoo. As you probably saw from that list of them there, it's a pretty bad mix. You've got Zootopia, you've got Aussie Zoo. It's a boring mix of names because I'm a boring gal when it comes to naming things. It's too much pressure. I don't like it. Okay. Oh, just a nice, gentle sculpted. I don't think I've actually seen this sculpted zoo. Come on. Really need to rein right now. Okay. Mildly inconsiderate. So as I mentioned before, I've got quite a large amount of conservation credits. And by a large amount, I mean 206,877, which it is a bit, I'm not going to lie, but we're just going to move along and I'm going to try and not use conservation credits where I can. I'd prefer to spend cash on the animal. Now, obviously being in franchise mode, it's not as easy as it would seem. But we'll give it a go. We're just going to give it a red hot go and see, okay? Let's do a wooden path, shall we? Why the bloody hell not? We're just going to have to scoot. Okay, can't scoot that in there. Probably should have known that. I guess we're going to go 6 meter wide. That will do. Now we've only got, 40 grand, so I better not spend too much on pathing. Now the first animal, I will just get a little trade center and kind of the staff facilities put off to the side and we'll see how we go. Ooh, I don't know. Do I want to go a pretty themed one or do I just want to go simple? I think I'm just going to have to go simple because what are we talking here? It's like an extra grand or two on top of it. So we're just going to go small keeper hut. I'm going to tuck it away all the way over here. Try and make it so nobody can see it. A quarantine, a small one, fair bit of cash, and vet surgery. You tell me we got no cheaper vet surgeries. That seems excessive. I simply cannot afford. These are all just going to be floating and I'm just going to have to deal with it for the time being. Okay, I'm just going to put them down. Then I'm going to rearrange because this seems a little bit ridiculous, I'm not going to lie. Okay. I don't fully understand how this is giving me such grief to begin with. Come on now. Come on now. Cue Benny Hill's music and I'm going to skip over this. You guys don't have to deal with this because this is actually ridiculous. But we've only got 25 grand left, so I feel like I need to not think about what the staff area is going to look like. That can be for future Evie to worry about. We're just going to get onto animals. That's the main reason we're here. The most important one, you know. Reset all filters. Okay, so our choices here. Aardvark, African buffalo. Oh, I feel like there's going to be a fair few A's. African penguin. We could do a fun penguin habitat. African elephant. Okay, before we go searching through this, let's just look at the Zoopedia. What have we got in the way of A's? Aardvark, African buffalo, African penguin, African savanna elephant, African wild dog, Aldabra giant tortoise, the Alpine Ibex, the Amazonian giant centipede, and the American alligator. Now, I would like to try and do a nice array of animals. So that being said, I believe there is a different penguin we can get. There's a different tortoise. There's a different elephant. And I feel like there's bison buffalo kind of mix as well. The ibex, I don't mind the idea of ibex, to be completely honest. But I also don't want to miss out on aardvarks because they're really goddamn cute. This is harder than I was expecting it to be, okay? Let's just do a quick skim over it all because from the A... Oh my god. Why did I stop there? We've got the American bison, the American bullfrog, the Armor leopard, the Arctic fox, the Arctic wolf, the Asian small-clawed otter, the axolotl. That's all the A's. That's a lot of animals we're going to be missing out on. Then for B's, we've got Bactrian camel, Baird's tapir, Bengal tiger, binturong, black wildebeest. Okay, there's a lot of B's. I'm not going to list all these off. So we've got some C's, we've got D's, we've got E's, F's, G's. I don't know if there'll be a H. Oh no, there's H's. Yeah. I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So there's no Q's. So we might be able to figure something out by the time it gets to Q. R's, S, T. Okay, there's a couple of T's. There's no U's, so that'll be another one we have to skip back to. W, there's no X. There is a Y, but there's no Z. So I think that's only 4 in total that we will have to kind of tweak a little bit and figure out what we want to do in that point. But to get started, let's pick, what do we want? There's so many A's, like a ridiculous amount of A's, that it's not even funny. This is hard, okay? Let's go the ibex. Let's have a little look, because this is intriguing to me. 1 male up to 19 females. That's a nice large enclosure. They seem to live for a fair while. You know what? I want to go ibex. I want to do it. You guys can't stop me. Needs to be grade 2, at least 1.25. Easy. Because I do love a good bit of rock work here, which I can't probably put too many in because it will cut into my funds. But let's see. If we go like the full... What if we aim for like 10? So if we aim for like 1,000 square meters, that should be plenty. Now I need to put them probably like around here somewhere. Which I don't mind the idea of trying to do some null barriers. Because you don't need to repair them. They are free. Like doing a null barrier where I can and then using the other ones. So I kind of want the idea of it being like a semi-sunken habitat, if that makes any sense. So like it starts really low at one point so you can stand up and look down onto them. And then as you walk around, it kind of increases to like a climbing area for them. Because I'm guessing that they are similar to like the Dall sheep and they like to hop up mountains. I would really appreciate it if the weather was not this shitey. This is probably why I don't pick temperate. Let's not kid ourselves. So I think this build will actually take me a little while, so I am going to time-lapse it and I will jump off the screen and you guys will just get to peacefully watch the time-lapse of this and I'll come back at the end. Okay, so we are back. I have kind of just put together a little kind of sunken rocky river habitat for the Alpine Ibex. Now, I will press play. I did already break the rule a little bit. You know how I said we're not going to use conservation credits where we can avoid it? So there was only female Alpine Ibex in the trade center. There was no males for cash. No cash males. None here. So I had to splurge and I spent 115 conservation credits on the little cutie patootie. I think his name's Billy and he is gorgeous. But we are going to go around before I forget. I did also spend a fair bit of cash, so I'm hoping I can make it back in like donations pretty easily. Let's go bins. The donation bin there, no, but we do kind of need. I might just go the classic. Classic bins all over. I will also throw in some benches. I reckon we might just go like the classic European. I'm sorry. Why can't I put it in like most of these spots? I can put one there. Maybe I'll put one there. That should be fine to get started. Transport rides. I would like to put a transport ride on at some point as well. Finances? Donation boxes. Now, I'm just going to throw them in all willy-nilly over here, ugly as can be. And I will come back and actually fix them a little bit later. Now, I do want a habitat education board. I'm wondering if I'm going to have power out here. Yes, I will. Okay, that's all right. I might put another one down here. Now, pretty much at this point in time, I'm just trying to... Maybe I'll put it like over here. Try and not block their view at all. I'm not going off style here. I'm just going off practicality. Now, I do realize that this is not super pretty, although I am seeming to be making a fair bit of cash back, which I'm okay with. Let's go to like there. Yeah. Uh-oh. My educational speaker. And one thing that has annoyed me in this game is that if you cross over two educational speakers of the same animal, they still complain about like it clashing. So we're just gonna have to go with this and deal with it. Quarantine's passed. Now I'm pretty sure they can't escape. Let's double check all this as I did make some adjustments. I'm actually surprised that they can't escape. There was only one spot where they could, and that was like where this bush is. I had another tree. So thankfully I had another tree. No, I had another rock there that they could then leverage their way up onto. And Billy is the same. Beautiful, too easy. And they don't actually need any hard shelter. But I did forget, not gonna lie, them bedding. I've tried to give them as much like enrichment items instead of like eating bowls and stuff, so I'm gonna try and do that in most of the habitats so we don't just have like feeders everywhere. And if I can give them a natural source of water in each of the habitats as well, I would like to aim to do that too. Maybe I'll do that and maybe I'll sink it into like here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the sound of like their hooves clickety-clacking on the rocks as well, which I absolutely love. Might just shimmy that rock up. Smidgerino. Okay, let's just watch these little cuties for a second. Climpety clomp, climpety clomp. These are actually such cuties. Goat eyes have always terrified me. I don't know, there's just something about them that is so menacing. These little cuties are so cute though. I don't know why I haven't played with them before. Let's check out Billy. The big old horned boy. Big old horny boy Billy. I feel like his eyes don't look as menacing. Don't look as terrifying. It's like there's no super slit eye. It's like I think there's I don't know if it's the only two animals, but I know that goats have them and octopus have like this sideways. Pupils? Creepy. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like it, but I also do want a goat. I'm hoping to get an IRL goat at some stage soon. I would love that. Are you guys seeing that? That is a decent amount of cash, money. I'm hoping we will get some little bambinos sometime soon from them because that would be amazing. I wouldn't also mind putting this kind of under some shelter so they're not just walking out in the rains. They will get a little bit protected. Oh my god, did you see the jump on that? Holy shit. Oh my god, they jump in. They're also just merging into one. I feel like they need to work on the collision there. Oh, Billy, you little cutie. And I know that Billy is like the most... Okay, look, it's probably a little bit steep for them to cross there. Billy is the most, like, unoriginal name for a goat, but I kind of like it. In the next episode, though, we will kind of build a little bit of a food court, a little bit of a seating area for the guests, try and get their needs up a little bit, and then we will also get onto the bee habitat. Now, I would like to keep it to a habitat and not an exhibit. Now, maybe when we get to the letters that don't have an actual animal in them, maybe we can throw in some exhibit animals. Maybe that's the way around it. I don't know. If you guys like that idea, let me know down below. But let's see what animals we do have for the bee category. And you guys can let me know in the comments section what one you'd like to see added to the zoo. So we've got the Bactrian camel, the Bairdster pear, the Bengal tiger, the binturong, the black wildebeest, the black and white ruffed lemur, the black-tailed prairie dog, the blue wildebeest, the boa constrictor, the bongo, the bonobo, the Borneo orangutan, and then we've got the Brazilian pink salmon and salmon pink tarantula, the Brazilian wandering spider, which are both exhibit animals. Actually, the boa constrictor is an exhibit animal too. Yes, it definitely is. There's no snake habitats that we can build. So I'll probably avoid those ones. So if there's any of the other ones that you would like to see that are your favorite animals, please let me know down in the comment section and we can definitely try and add them to the zoo. Pregnant, pregnantante. This is the third time I've seen Billy mate, and I'm really hoping... Yes! They're hungry. I was gonna leave, but no, they'll be fine until next time. So there will be a little baby offspring that's well next time too, which I'm very excited for. Let's follow the pregnant lady. But thank you guys so much once again for hanging with me. I hope you guys did enjoy this little video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!